Hi, just reviewing a tea today. This is the 2011 Yunnan Sourcing Fung. I received that in my last tea order from them. It was kind of just a bonus. He gave me 15.5 grams, and the bag's actually really aromatic. I didn't want to drink it right away because I didn't have very much, and I wanted to acclimate to our weather a little bit because what are you looking at? Anyways, my camera lady, my wife, she was giving me a funny look, and I thought there was something like a bug on my tea tray. And I was like, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, the teapot's all warmed up, and I put the leaves in there. I put 7.5 grams in a 125 milliliter pot. You can smell some bitterness there, but it's got lots of like honey notes, lots of sweetness. I don't know. It smells good. We'll give it a try. Give it a quick rinse. The only thing I don't like about this teapot is it has really small holes, and it tends to get plugged, and I gotta pick at it, and you'll see me cramming my fingers in there just trying to sweep it out of there. I hate it. I'd like a teapot with maybe a different type of the holes. Like I've seen ones on Yunnan Sourcing, they got like the little ball, looks like a little golf ball in there with holes in it. I'll try that anyways. Yeah, for the wash, that's actually really good. Usually there's like almost like a dustiness to it. I usually just throw it out, but already got some bit of bitterness and sweetness and everything. Pour that in my cup. Move this stuff around. Yeah, so Scott actually reviewed this tea on his Facebook page, and I didn't actually watch his review until after I received this tea from him, right? So I had this in my drawer, and I opened up the bag, and I was letting it do its thing, let it acclimate to. We're in central BC right now. I live in Quesnel, British Columbia. It's a lot different weather than. I think this tea must have came from Kunming, and so I let it sit for a week in my drawer. Cut open the top. That's what I usually do with samples. I don't generally do that with cakes because there's so much of it. I can try it when it first comes off the plane, and I can try it every day for a good couple months until it's gone, and see how it changes with the acclimation. And from what I've noticed, it actually almost tastes better when I first get it. Tea always, for me, it tastes better when I first get it. But maybe that's not the way it's supposed to taste, because it's supposed to shock the microorganisms or whatever. But yeah, for me, I don't really worry about it too much when I got a whole cake. Yeah, definitely a lot of bitterness in this tea. Strong, tingly mouthfeel, I guess. It's good. It's almost a little bit spicy. Going to steep number 2. That's one way I like to do it. I'll use my smaller cup, and I'll maybe drink two cups, and I'll pour the rest into my mug. then I can get through the whole pot quicker. And by the time I'm finished brewing the tea, I have a nice big cup that I can sit on the couch with. But which I like drinking tea that way too. Nice big cup. It almost has a little bit of a, I don't want to say a smokiness to it. Yeah, but it does taste really young, even though it is it's a 2011. It's got a bit of that age taste, but not much. You can tell it's not brand new, that it's mellowed out quite a bit. But overall, it's a good tea. I'm going to buy a cake of this, I think, on my next order. And actually be able to truly review the tea. I like to have a cake because for me, samples, like this is a 15-gram sample. I'll get 2 servings out of that. Maybe I'll change my brewing parameters as I go. And with 357 grams, you have lots of chance for error. And I can brew it wrong many times and not have to worry about it. I can try again next day and change it up a little bit, right? But yeah, this is a tea that I definitely buy. I got some teas from Treasure Green, and I don't know if I like them as much. But anything that I've got from Yunnan Sourcing, I typically enjoy. That's one reason why I don't buy samples. Another reason why I don't buy samples is because I always enjoy it and I have lots of tea to drink for a long time. And it's kind of like a collector thing for me. I like to save the wrappers. See, that's from the Impression series. That's the 2018. And I actually got the rest of the Impression series coming. And this one was actually my first tea that I ever bought. It was that 2017 Impression cake. And that's what kind of got me onto raw pour in general. And I think I bought this alongside with the 2014 Mon Tom Hong, that ripe tea. And that was a good ripe tea, but that was my first experience with one. And they both weren't what I expected, right? And I watched a lot of videos from like Mayleaf and stuff like that in the beginning, and there was a lot of hype in his like crazy flavor notes and everything. You know, I wasn't expecting what I got, right? So, but no, after drinking those teas on a daily basis, you know, I learned to love pour. But ripe tea kind of, I guess it fell away from me. I don't like it as much. I have 2018 Year of the Dog, which I do take out on occasion if it's really cold out, it's foggy. I don't know. Wintertime, for some reason, I crave it a lot more. Wintertime, rainy days, but not very often. Usually, it's always exclusively raw pour. And you know, my second order from Yunnan Sourcing had all these different types of black teas and green teas and oolongs, and I think I had some of the imperial grade Tea Guan Yin, and what was it, the 9 years age Dong Hong Pao. Oh, I had to get all the fancy brands that I heard about, right? And slowly but surely, I came to just I like pour. It's what I enjoy. So I think this is like steep number maybe 5 or something. But overall, it's a really orange tea. Starting to get rather fruity. Bitter, astringent. It's drying out my mouth. It's making me feel really good. It's got a good energy to it. Starting to sweat a little bit. I like to drink teas that make me sweat, and that's why I drink raw pour. Definitely good for a hot day. My favorite is you go outside in the sun and it's like 30 degrees out, and I'll drink a nice young raw pour, and it, I just start sweating and I just feel like almost loaded from it. But I gotta go inside and have a glass of water and cool off usually. But anyways, I think this is as far as I'll go with this video. I would recommend this. It's a 2011 Yunnan Sourcing Fung Yun, and yeah, I think it comes in either 357 or 400 gram cakes. I'll have to check it out. I don't know the price of it exactly. This was a gift, so I'll look into that. Maybe I'll post it in the comments below. But yeah, thanks for watching, anybody who did, and yeah, buy this tea.